everything more bearable, and it is a fact. Listening to a song, such a pleasurable activity, right? And that's why I thought, let's talk about songs, shall we? Because music makes everything so much more bearable. So we were talking about songs the first times. I mean, sometimes it happens that there's a song that you listen to. It's very, very popular. It becomes an icon. But what about second times? I mean, first times are important, the tingle in the fingertips, even more so. But what about the second time that you realize, wow, this is an artist that's worth listening to? And that's why we thought we'd tell you about that second song. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, to tell you stories. Not about the first times, but maybe the second time around where it sounded even better. Today we decided we'd tell you about Bryan Adams. Yes, the summer of '69, Jimmy quit, Jody got married. That was actually going to be Gordy got married because those were two high school friends that they had. But Jimmy Quit was, of course, the first drummer that Bryan Adams had. Jody got married because Jody, his sound engineer, was getting married. So thus it happened. Bryan Adams has also been very naughty about the description. Says summer of '69 is not about the year '69, but other naughtier things. Though Jim Valance, the co-writer, has vehemently denied it and kept it in the family circle, so to speak. So if your entry to the wonderful Bryan Adams universe is Summer of '69, we are here to tell you about that second song. Do you know Summer of '69 was not really his first number one hit? That was actually Anything I Do It For You, which hit number one. But what we're talking about is It's Only Love. That's a song that he did with Tina Turner. In fact, when his father was in the British Army, shifted to Canada, where he joined the Canadian Army, saved up for his son's education, but Bryan Adams promptly dropped out of school and used the money that his father had saved for his education to buy a grand piano and tinker around with it. He even went into a pet shop and served as a dishwasher to pay the rent. Yes, quite the regular story, right? But it changes after that. He was going to pubs, he was watching the likes of Tina Turner sing, and he was listening to the likes of CCR at that point of time, which sort of made his musical universe so much richer. And then he decided that he wanted to do a song with the legend herself, and thus Tina Turner came in. The thing with that song is that there was a brilliant video from Tina Turner's live performance for Private Dancer, which was one of her big albums. It was a live performance. It was the first time in any music video that the sky cam was used. You remember Cricket Stadia, where there's that wire and there's a camera that keeps going? It was the first time that it was used in a music video. Bryan Adams also happens to be an absolutely ace photographer. In fact, if you go to bryanadams.com, you will see photographs of the likes of Priyanka Chopra Jonas as well. Absolutely incredible. But It's Only Love. It was Tina Turner's ode to love. When that feeling has ended, there ain't no use pretending. It ain't over. It's only love. Bryan Adams was, of course, the one who, along with his band, decided on the really chunky power chords that of that song. And there was also the B-side of Kids Wanna Rock that was part of the album as well. It was absolutely brilliant those times. If you want to listen to more of Bryan Adams, you might want to check out the album Reckless, from which Summer of '69 was actually, if memory serves me right, the last single to be released. It was part of B-sides. The other ones, of course, Run to You, She Says a Love for Me Can Never Die. That change if she ever found out about you and I. So there was a naughty undercurrent to that album. But the biggest hit that he's had, which was probably also a great choice for a second time, I was a little confused. The heart wanted It's Only Love, but the mind said you should talk about Everything I Do It For You, which was also part of the brilliantly named album Waking Up the Neighbors. That went to number 2. The other song that went to number 1, actually. The other song that went to number 2 and became his second big hit was Cuts Like a Knife. I don't even know if you've heard that song, but that's technically the middle of all his live shows, and Can't Stop This Thing We Started is the song that he starts his live albums with. 60 years and above, still rocking the stage, still rocking our minds with songs that you might know, like Summer of '69 and Everything I Do It For You, but also with the teeth clenching, fist pumping rock and roll of Everywhere I Go, the kids wanna rock. That electronic crap ain't putting me on. Everywhere you go, the kids wanna rock. And with that rocking bit of information so that you can press play on more music, it's time to tell you that there are many second songs that you can listen to. The first times are important, but the second times, oh, they taste so much better. Thank you for watching.
94.3 Radio 1.